Resource guarding. Resource guarding or possession aggression refers to a dog using aggression to keep hold of something they have. The thing can be anything, including toys, food, space, attention, or objects. It's easy to forget in our modern society with pet dogs that resource guarding is a completely natural behaviour. Wild dogs resource guard as a survival mechanism to ensure they get enough food. In our pet dogs, however, there is no need for them to resource guard, so it is a behaviour we want to prevent them from displaying by teaching them not to guard things, but to give them up for something better. However, this can be a behaviour we teach our dogs to display without us even realising. By using the old school method of removing your dog's food bowl or their chews just to prove you can, will over time teach your dog to fear you approaching when they have food or an object, and as such they will become possessive and aggressive. Let's think like your dog thinks. Milo picks up a sock, and you go and pull it out of his mouth. Next time Milo picks up a sock, he sees you approach and remembers the last time you took it away from him. So he runs away from you. You manage to catch him and retrieve the sock. The next time Milo picks up a sock, he remembers how running away from you didn't work, and he still lost his precious sock. So this time he decides to stand his ground and growl and snap at you when you try to take it from him. Now you can't take it from him, and Milo has learnt to use aggression to be possessive over objects. Teaching your dog to relinquish something is a very important exercise and should be taught as soon as possible. If your dog learns you do not take things away that he wants, but you will exchange them for something better, this helps to prevent possession aggression. Whenever your dog picks something up that he shouldn't have, give him a signal that tells him you will exchange the item for something else he finds rewarding. The signal can be any words such as mine, thank you, or give. And remember not to leave that item in your dog's reach again. Show the dog the reward. Now this will depend on what your dog finds rewarding, and at this stage, the reward must mean more to him than the item he already has possession of. Give your dog the reward in exchange for the item he already has. When playing with toys, it is important your dog learns to give you the toy when you want, but it is not necessary for the human to always have possession of the toy at the end of the game. Sometimes it is fun for your dog to win the toy at the end of the game, and if you teach your dog that the most fun comes from sharing the toy with you, he will bring the toy back to you to play again and again. So to recap, if your dog has an item you want, show your dog the reward, close to his nose. Give the release signal, such as drop or give, and when the dog releases the item, give him the reward. If you are teaching your dog to play with you, restart the game by giving your dog a different signal, such as get it, let's play, and start playing the toy again. It is important not to get hold of the item until your dog releases it. It can often help to sprinkle a handful of treats as a reward onto the floor next to your dog's nose when starting to teach this exercise, especially if you have an older dog that is already resource guarding. As your dog starts to understand the exercise, he will probably start to bring you various objects he finds. Never discourage this. It is much better to have a dog who wants to give you items than a dog who wants to run off with possessions or guard them.